I just got back from seeing the brand new Pixar movie Elemental, and I was not expecting to love this movie nearly as much as I do. I was expecting to go and see this movie, and it was going to be like a fun kiddie, like, maybe teen rom com esque kind of movie, where it's maybe love at first sight or like a Romeo and Juliet kind of thing between the two characters. And that's what the movie was going to be like. And that's wholeheartedly what I was expecting. Just, the theme of the movie and the aesthetic being elements are the thing, right? That's what I thought I was going to experience going into this movie, but that wasn't what it was like at all. The romance of this movie kind of is a background element, sort of. The characters have their own goals and ambitions, and their romance helps them through their own life problems, and that's the main focus of the story. These characters both have issues in their own lives that are causing them turmoil, and coincidentally, by falling in love with each other, they're able to support and help each other through these instances. It also deals a lot with family trauma and familial expectations from your parents, and you trying to figure out if you want to follow in their footsteps without disappointing them and doing your own thing at the same time. It's a very mature movie, and I really wasn't expecting it to be like that in the slightest bit. And icing on the cake is Pixar's animation for this movie is absolutely phenomenal. Like, it's off the charts. Something is always moving on screen, because a lot of the times when you have like an animated movie, you'll have like a still frame, like nothing's moving, right? But it's not how this works here, because all these characters are made up of elements, right? Fire, water, air. So they're in constant motion, like those things that exist in real life. Leaves are always moving because of the wind. Clouds are never in consistent shape. Water is always flowing. Fire is always burning. So every single character is in constant motion, even when they're physically stationary. And it just looks phenomenal in every shot. Like, they put a lot of effort into making all of these characters work properly in this setting. And I absolutely loved it. The soundtrack for this movie is also a banger. I wasn't expecting the soundtrack to be this good. I was just sitting in the theater and I was started like bobbing my head. I'm like, okay, yeah, hold on a second. I kind of messed with this. This is pretty cool. All right. I don't know why you went this hard with this music, because this isn't a musical. You didn't need to go this hard with the music, but I respect it, and now I need the soundtrack, Pixar. You better put it on Spotify right now. Anyway, I love the characters of Ember and Wade. Wade was a bit different than I was expecting. There are elements to his character that I didn't see in the trailers that were in the movie, and I was like, huh, okay. At first, it treads that line of like, he could be really annoying if written poorly, but he's not. So I found him very charming. Ember is a very well fleshed out character that I connected with really deeply, and I absolutely loved her. She goes through a lot of struggles of balancing what her family expects of her, what she should do, and that causes a lot of emotional turmoil that carries her arc throughout the course of the movie. And this movie also shows that the government sucks. You'll know what I mean when you see the movie. Like, there's a thing in here that should have been handled by the government's officials properly, and even after it's like temporarily fixed, they don't do anything afterwards to make it more secure. And it's just like, you probably should have done something before things got worse, but you didn't. And I kind of found that really funny. It probably wasn't supposed to be a joke, but it's just, something that I thought of on like the layers of the movie that ended up coming off as something funny to me personally. And hopefully you'll find it funny as well. All in all, Elemental is a fantastic movie. It's probably one of my favorite Pixar movies that they've ever made. I really loved this movie, and it completely took me off guard because I really wasn't expecting it to be this well done. I was really just expecting to go and be like, all right, I'm gonna sit down and enjoy a Pixar movie. It's probably gonna have good animation, but the story and everything's not really gonna hit me on that level. I'm just gonna be like, yeah, okay, all right, cool. It's a fun Pixar movie. Was not the case at all. This is absolutely phenomenal, extremely heartfelt, and it tells a phenomenal message. You can really feel that the creators of this movie put their heart and soul and their own life experiences into this story. And it definitely has some foreign vibes to it from other countries. I'm not well versed enough in international, culture and everything like that to understand like what they took as inspiration to make everything in the movie. So, you know, look it up on your own, or if you're able to notice it yourself, please put it down in the comments below. I'm curious to see like what they pulled as inspiration for the designs and everything, especially Firetown, because it definitely has a design of something that's not American. I just don't know exactly what it's inspired by. So go see Elemental. Tell me what you thought about it down below. I'd love to hear it. Like if you enjoyed the video, and share as well if you find me entertaining and want to share my opinion with other people. Last, but most certainly not least, I'm the Innocent Villain. Remember, folks, you're innocent till proven villainous, and I will catch you next time.